the second part of the chapter, and that is South America. Children, South America, it is the fourth largest continent. Okay, it is connected to North America by the Isthmus of Panama, which is in the north. The continent is also, otherwise on all other side it is surrounded by the water. Only on one side it is linked with North America by the Isthmus of Panama, and on all the other sides we can see over here in the map, it is surrounded by water. Now, as you can see in the map that most of Southern America, it is in the northern hemisphere. Only some of its part, they are lying north of the equator, but the majority of the continent, it is in the southern hemisphere. Now, here are some of the basic details about South America. I think so this you can read it on your own. Now, let us move to the next, that is the location and boundaries. As I have already told you that South America, it lies in Western Hemisphere. Like it is below, it means it is in the Southern Hemisphere and the Western Hemisphere. Now, South America has its southern end nearing the Southern Ocean. Southern Ocean means the Antarctic Ocean. It is also known as the Southern Ocean. Now, let us see its extent. It is from 13 degree north to 55 degree south, and from 35 degree west to 81 degree west. And that makes it a very large continent. Now let us see which are the water bodies surrounding South America. To the west we can see the Pacific Ocean. To the east is the Atlantic Ocean. In the north it is the Caribbean Sea. And in the south it is having the Southern Ocean. Now, children, the Tropic of Capricorn passes through South America. It is just south of Rio de Janeiro. Now, the river Amazon has the equator passing near its mouth. Now, let us see which is the longitude which divides South America into two equal halves. That is the 60 degree west longitude divides South America almost into half. Now let us see the geographic fact. Now let us learn about a monument which is named as Obelisk. It was built in May 1936 in order to mark the 400th anniversary of the first founding of Buenos Aires city. Now let us see where it is located. It is located in the center of Plaza de la República, which is also known as the Republic Square. It is the area or the spot or the place where the Argentine flag, it was flown for the first time in Buenos Aires. What is the height? It is around 67 meters high. Its base area is 49 square meters, and it was designed by the architect Alberto Prebisque, and its construction, or it was made in about 4 weeks. So you can see the picture of obelisk also. Now children, let us move to the next topic, and that is the physical divisions. Now let us see that South America, it is very, very important because it is having the longest mountain range, which is the Andes. Other than this, it is having the largest area, which is covered by the rainforest, and the largest river, which is Amazon. So, you see, we are having very important things over here in South America. It was in the year 1498 that Christopher Columbus, he reached Venezuela, and soon the continent, it was under the colonial rule. Now most of the areas or the colonies of South America, it was under the rule of Spain or Portugal. Okay, it belonged to Spain or Portugal. Now children, colonial rule in South America, it lasted for about 300 years. Now let us see which are the areas which are together known as Latin America. South America, the Caribbean islands, Mexico and Central America, they are together known as Latin America. Now, children, let us study about the physical features. On the basis of the physical features, the South American continent, it is divided into four main physical divisions. Now, let us see which are the four main physical divisions. They are the Andes Mountains, the coastal plains, the central lowland, and the eastern highland. First of all, we will be studying about the Andes Mountains. As I have already told you that the Andes, they are one of the most important mountains of North America, and it also includes some of the world's highest peaks. Now here we are having more than 50 of the mountains which are higher than about 6,100 meters above the sea level. Okay, now the high plains and the mountain valleys have some of the highest mountain ranges of earth that spread for more than 8,000 kilometer in a narrow belt. Okay, now the Andes, they lie along the western edge of South America from the Caribbean Sea in the north to the island of Terra del Fuego in the south. Okay, the Andes mountain range, they rise up from the Pacific Ocean, and they also enter or spread over many countries like Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, and Venezuela. Now, children, the Andes, they also experience many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Now, let us see the high plateaus. The high plateaus, they include the plateau of Quito, and it is about 3,000 meters in Ecuador. Extending from the Andes mountain of both Bolivia and Peru, it extends or it stretches through Bolivia and Peru also. Then we are having here Lake Titicaca, which is the world's highest navigable body of water, and it is about 3,800 above the sea level. Okay. Now let us see about the geographic fact. Here they are mentioning about the Cotopaxi volcano, which is in central Ecuador near Quito. It is one of the highest active volcanoes in the world. The Cotopaxi rises from a valley which is about 2,750 meters above sea level to a height of 5,897 meters above sea level. Okay, it is perfectly formed, snow-covered and cloud-enveloped cone of Cotopaxi, and it is about 1,350 meters high.